the league to PSG because PSG don't play. Remember, PSG don't play in the Spanish league. Hold on. But it's like a comparison of club side. Now, everyone knows that Bayern Munich is a top quality club side when it comes to the world football.
German
and you cannot,
football,
of course,
German
yes,
football.
world football. You don't just say German football. World football. They've actually done very well. It is just like you comparing. It's just like you comparing the English team alongside.
You talk of Real Madrid and so on. So you cannot place
Bayern Munich where
Bayern Munich is maybe 5th or 6th on the ranking.
On the rankings.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what do you talk about? You said they play. Okay, what about Barcelona plays against Levante? And I know Levante have actually beaten them this season.
We're talking about
no. You were talking about club side.
You know how many strikers we have in Spain? We have Diego Costa. We have Morata. We have Karim Benzema. We have now Eden Hazard is part of them. He has just is going to join them. I think that's the caller. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Since September 2018.
Please, when you call us, kindly move away from your radio. So that we can hear you clearly. You can see the part of the show. 090 81 11 1067, 090 81 11 1067, or 00 80 10 1067. Please, you can move away from the radio or turn down the volume of your radio set so that we can hear you clearly and enjoy ourselves. Okay, Akiola, you were saying?
Yeah, Suaréz has everything you need from a striker. This guy is a complete little striker. He can play
in the big games. Who decides more?
Yeah, Suaréz. When a central defender is giving Suaréz this tough marking and tough momentum, the guy draws, creates chances. It's not about scoring goals. It's all about creating chances also and making big impacts in games. When this guy he played against PSG. We saw what he did against Real Madrid, Chelsea. We talk about you can't just talk of Suaréz and just keep short. I'll just look like that.
Let me quickly pick it from this angle. I beg to differ a little bit because you actually we're talking about the influence, and then I don't know if Illuminator has actually moved to another point. But if you are still talking about the influence, it shows, if you look at the influence, it shows the power of, the effect that you can actually have on your team. You want to talk about the effect that every player has got on the team. Lewandoski has got one. He's a top quality player that you look at. Is a player that can trouble a defender for 90 minutes. We saw that the game he played while he was at Dortmund, the game he played against Real Madrid. Ramos was all over him, but he ensured that he netted 4 goals against them home and away, and that shows the quality of player that I want to talk about.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, you are on. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Matthew calling from Apata.
Okay, Matthew from Apata. Thanks for calling.
Yes.
You have the floor.
I think Lewandoski is a man influence than Luis Suaréz.
Okay. Why did you say that?
Lewandoski has proven himself to be a top striker. Yeah.
Continue. Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, you have the floor. Continue.
Okay. Lewandoski has been doing well. Even when I play with the bigger team or the small team, they still get you the goals. While the Suaréz on the other side can easily get frustrated
when it's not going well.
Well for him. The other guy there make mention of Luis Suaréz is subbing Ivanovic 59. Ivanovic did not give Luis Suaréz a chance to the play Chelsea.
Okay.
actually pick Lewandoski ahead of Luiz Suaréz. But Luiz Suaréz is not it at all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Now it's 2 goal apiece. Luiz Suaréz 2, Lewandoski 2. The fans are decided. The guys are debating right here. Is he talking influence on the pitch of play? Lewandoski Suaréz.
Yeah, like I said earlier, when you want to talk about the influence, it shows the effect of this player on the pitch, what he's able to bring to the pitch, what he's able to bring on the table, the influence he has on his players, you know, the what he's able to contribute to the team positively. And we have seen that in Lewandoski. He has showed that over time. He has been the top scorer of the Bundesliga for about 3 seasons now. Nobody has been able to claim that from him. That shows the superiority of this guy on the field of play. Now, when we talk about outside of Bundesliga, you talk about Champions League. He has been doing fantastically well. You cannot rate him down as well. In this season alone, he has scored 6 goals in the Champions League. And that shows that this guy is a quality striker. You cannot take it away from him.
I think when we're talking about big match influence, we have to talk about the recoverability of each player. You know, aside Didier Drogba, the only player I see that, aside Didier Drogba, who only come back when his team is lacking behind when it comes to possession, Suaréz happens to be the second person. Because Suaréz, he likes having ball.
He comes back to commit fouls.
No.
And some of the fouls that have even resulted to some free kicks or to some penalty.
The impact on big matches, right? Ability to recover when you are off ball. You know, your off ball performance matters a lot when you play football. Mm-hmm. I play football.
Yeah, I did as well.
So I'm still playing. So when you lose ball, that is, if you can look deep into this current Chelsea team, when they are off ball, they choke you to make you lose balance and get the ball off you. So these are one of the things that Suaréz does to his team that makes him very spectacular. I must be sincere here.
Well, I must tell you too that Lewandoski is a kind of player. He's the captain of the team. He retrieves back. He retrieves back, and to get he encourages them. You know what he does is this. You know the best way. Do you know that the best way? Now let me quickly put this to you.
When you play in a corner kick against his team.
Okay, let me put this to you. Let me put this to you. Did you know that the most tactical part of football is that the best way to defend is by attacking, and that's what Lewandoski does. He comes to attack so that they don't come to defend. You know, that's what he does. He attacks them. He attacks any team. He attacks any team, any opposition team.
This guy you're talking about cannot delete a single defender.
Do you want to talk about? Okay, let's go there. Let's go there now. Let's talk about pace. Yeah. Let's talk about pace. Let's talk about pace.
Suaréz, when he's with the ball,
yes,
defenders are.
I totally disagree with you on that note.
He runs
now. When you look at it,
positions too.
Everybody knows that Lewandoski is a very skillful player. He can displace any player at a second. He can actually dribble you. He can score the goals. I'm talking about Lewandoski.
Talking about Lewandoski of PS or the one we watch at Bayern.
I'm not talking about PS. I'm talking about the one you're watching at Bayern Munich.
This is a lost battle, my brother.
It's never a lost battle.
Why are we talking about?
You can put it into perspective. You can Google it. Everyone is watching. You can Google it. Who is more skillful?
My brother, I am a defender. When I see someone like Lewandoski,
so Lewandoski cannot display you
against me, my brother. That is playing against me, I'll be so relaxed. I only know he will win. I won't let him settle for the aerial duels. That's the thing.
Did you know? Now, let me tell you something.
This guy
now, Suaréz, I can give you the dribble pattern of Suaréz. Suaréz is always looking for your legs, your 2 legs to open. Always looking for the nutmeg. And outside of that, I don't think he's able to displace any player.
You've not seen this cutting outside balls. This unpredictable shots.
Is a corny kind of player. I know. Yes, he's a corny kind of player.
As a footballer, you have to be tricky.
I'm telling you, he's a corny player that falls at interval. We see him the way he does, even on the pitch of play. He falls at interval. He falls in between legs and makes you feel that it's a penalty. Everybody knows he's a diver.
I have a caller. Hello.
No.
Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, your name?
Calling back.
Okay, Matthew. You have the floor.
Lewandoski has skill than Luiz Suaréz. Lewandoski can display.
Okay. Continue.
I said Lewandowski is a skillful player.
It's a skillful player than Luis Suarez.
Yes, all Luis Suarez knows how to do is run.
Okay.
Run and dive.
Or you run behind you, that's all you can do. But Lewandowski can dribble you front and back.
Wow. And you can dribble you front and back, but Suarez only runs ahead of you. Okay, thank you so much for that, Matthew for Lapata. I'm going to take a few messages now before we continue. Damilola says Lewandoski all day. Short and sharp there. Meyoko. I love the way he puts things.
That is absolutely perfect.
It says Omolewa all the way now. For those who don't know, that is simply Lewandoski.
Forward shot back and Callum Wilson is up the mark.
Okay, then before I take my messages, who is more clinical in front of goal?
Of course, he can't talk now. He can't talk because the most clinical striker we have at this moment is Lewandoski. You can't take it away from him. He scores goals as if he scores goals at ease, without stress. Whether you come with the right foot, the left foot, header, free kick, penalty, it's just all there. So I don't see any reason why we argue about who is more clinical, because in front of goal, what Lewandoski can do to you, it can delete you as a player and even as a keeper. He knows the net even from where he's standing, both inside and outside the box. Is just the quality.
I'm not going to argue this much. We all know Lewandoski is the king of tapping. Yeah, most of his goals, 75 to 80%, are in box. Suaréz is an oscillator. There's this blood, this South American blood.
No, don't tell me that you want to say that most of the goals that Suaréz scores are from outside the box.
Bro, I can tell you 5 or 6 matches that I've watched.
No, you have watched 5 or 6 matches. I can also tell you about 10 goals that Lewandoski have scored outside the box. Yes.
See, when you're comparing Lewandoski, I think you can side him with Van Nistelrooy, the great legend of Manchester United, who
is more clinical than him when it comes to scoring. Yes, I can put it to you. Now, what I can tell you, what Van Nistelrooy actually does is he comes to the box and taps the ball. That's all he does. He slips and taps the ball. That's all he does. It's not as clinical as Lewandoski. I can't tell you that. But we are not going there. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Luis Suaréz against Lewandoski.
We all know Luis Suaréz is not his. He doesn't have this blood that stays in a place while playing football. When
of course they are both different natures.
When ball is not coming to him, he goes right, left, center to get ball. So you don't expect him, such oscillator, to stay in the box always. It's not his box striker.
Okay, let me tell you something. Do you know that
when it comes
you want to put it? Let me tell you, the quality of a striker, the quality of the top striker, is for him to remain at the box. Now that's one of the yes. I'm not talking about that. The quality of a striker is just like you talking
quality
to me.
Of a striker.
Now let me give you.
Score.
Now yes. Let me just tell you something.
To remain in the box.
Hold on. Now, let me tell you something. It is just like you talking about David Luiz being a very good player when it comes to scoring goals, and then you tell him not to remain at this position for him to be going forward to get the goals. Is that what you're telling me?
You know what?
No. I have to put it to perspective because you have to know the quality. You have to know you have to know the duty of a striker. The duty of a striker is to get the goals, and you must be at the box, outside the box, and on the box.
When your team is profession, you can't get ball. You can't score goals.
He retrieves. I don't know if you don't watch. He retrieves as well. He retrieves.
No, my brother.
Yes, it does. He retrieves.
We both know this. Lewandoski is this standing striker.
It's always between the 5 and 6. That's just what he does. And when the ball comes, he retains it from
I've got this epistle here.
Jamie Vardy!
So a man who names himself Jianga. Says Suaréz has always been the better striker. A striker that has played and thrived at the highest level of football rather than Lewandoski, that has always dominated mediocre teams. Suaréz is also a better striker in terms of involvement in build-up plays. Lewandoski is a fox in the box, a one-way striker, while Suaréz is a dynamic striker, can perform all the functions of a 9, goal poacher, target man, fox in the box, dummy owner, name it. In terms of how clinical they are, Suaréz is not far from Lewandoski. Lewandoski is a more clinical player based on his conversion rate. Finally, looking at respective cabinet, we all know who is better.
It's September 2018.
That was a pistol. And they broke it down very well.
Super Snodgrass! All in the right place again. Behind the back to the Celtic!
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good.
Good afternoon. Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Hello? Sometimes the lines are not friendly. But seems to be running out of time. 51 minutes gone past the hour of dinner. It's still Lewandoski against Luiz Suaréz.
Over the top for Jamie Vardy. This is where he wants it. It's Jamie Vardy!
I have this one as well.
Absolutely perfect.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Yeah, this is Chigos from Lagos.
Okay, Chigos from Lagos.
Yeah.
You have the floor. Hello?
Suaréz at his peak was much better than Lewandoski at his peak.
Suaréz. When was Suaréz peak? When was Lewandoski's peak?
As if they are.
Hello?
The same time, they are peak almost at the same time.
Okay.
Suaréz peak was from 2012 to 2016. These 4 years, he was among the top 3 strikers in the world. And, Lewandoski, Aguero, and Suaréz were the top 3 strikers in the world then.
So who are you picking?
I pick Suaréz because of the like the way he was delivering consistent performances during his peak, and he was a very creative striker. He was more involved in his team. He used to like fall involved.
Okay.
And I think Suaréz achieved more than Lewandoski himself. He won 2 European Golden Shoes. The only player to win 2 European Golden Shoes in this Messi and Ronaldo era. And also,
Eliza.
as well as he has yet to deliver on the big stage.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Chigos from Lagos. Got us covered there. He says Lewandoski doesn't deliver on the big stage. And he says Suaréz has won 2 European Golden Shoes in this Ronaldo Messi's era. 7 minutes out to 3 p.m. So I bring the guys on once again. I got this message. Chigos here. He said, well, apparently Lewandoski floors Luiz Suaréz, but picks Luiz Suaréz 2012 to 2016 was among the top strikers in the world when he was at the peak of his powers. Okay, guys, one last question for you. If you have £100 million, £100 million, you just want to pick a 9. Let me say, World Cup final now.
and you have a goal decisive, who gets that?
Lewandowski for me. I can't even think about it twice.
World Cup final. I'll go for Suaréz. For someone who has scored 407 senior career goals, my brother, it's not easy. You know, this guy has established himself to the world. He has shown himself to the world that I'm a great scorer, and he has been proving it ever since he has been with Groningen. At least for someone to play 29 games with Groningen with 10 goals, play for Ajax 110 appearances with 81 goals, play for Ajax for Liverpool 110 matches with 69 goals, played for Barcelona 173 matches with 137 goals. I think the difference is clear, my brother.
Okay, we have to go. Don't forget 5 p.m. Nigerian time. African Cup of Nations, Lesotho against Nigeria. Cup of Nations qualifier, Cameroon 2021. Let me take your predictions. Lesotho, Nigeria.
Of course, Nigeria is going to be there by 3-1.
Akela.
I'm a good citizen, 2-0.
And of course, at the moment as well,
Over the top for Jamie Vardy. This is where he wants it.
European qualifiers going on. Portugal 1, Luxembourg 0, and of course Serbia 1, Ukraine 1.
Got hold of the basket.
Half-time scores there.
Absolutely perfect.
Okay, we've reached the home stretch already. We could have loved to continue, but then time, we have to sign up very soon. But before then, thanks to everybody who have been involved. All you that have called,
Wilson is
Illuminator from an LA extension, Matthew from Akpata, God from Lagos, and for all who have joined us on Facebook here. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all that sent us messages. Very much thank you for being part of the program. To my producer, Ratunde Chiamiyu, thank you very much. Management of Personal Advance 6.7, thank you very much. All our listeners worldwide, thank you so much. And of course, to my guys in the studio, Amoto and Akiola, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having us here.
Of course, you can also have a chance of being in the studio as well. Just send me a message on WhatsApp 09026721042. 09026721042. And of course, we will have a chance of also debating in the studio. We're taking the studio to the streets. And of course, the street has to be in the studio as well. But also on Personal Advance 6.7 FM. So next time I come your way again, my name remains Raymond Surulokwe. Sport Illuminator. Like I used to say, sport is life. Exercise your heart. Good afternoon.
looks like he was shot out of a cannon down the lane. Over the top for Jamie Vardy. This is where he wants it. It's Jamie Vardy! What a goal!